There's a mysterious tree a block away from my house. It sits in the front of a small property that I think is a vacation rental, though I'm not really sure what it is now. I found out recently that this particular tree is called a Cannonball Tree. It has different names in different languages, like Macaca da Cuya in Portuguese and Coco Chapura in Spanish, but I think my favorite is Cannonskogel. That's the word for it in Dutch. It's said that the tree produces these enormous cannonball-sized fruits that drop from the tree and have been known to knock out an innocent bystander. It also produces some really beautiful flowers. But most importantly, the tree sits in front of the house where a guy Steve used to live, and I think he fucked my ex-girlfriend while I was dating her. She was a photographer at the time and was looking for a pool to photograph. She had invited one of our mutual friends to model, and she said I could join her if I wanted to carry her equipment. But I saw them look at each other that day. I saw it. The flowers on the tree have their own special pollination. The flowers produce two types of pollen, fertile pollen from the ring stamens and sterile pollen from the hood structure. The pollinators, or bees in this case, must work their way between the two areas of stamens as they gather the pollen. I'm pretty sure they were fucking in the front room of this house, behind this window. She had a really nice moan that I think she would practice in the mirror, and I'm sure he enjoyed it that day too. The bees that visit this tree have to fly back and forth between the two parts of flower. The pollen ends up getting rubbed on their back. Fuck. She had beautiful red hair and white teeth that sparkled when she smiled. Her eyes were green and her skin was a soft brown. She probably took advantage of this older, wealthy man whose wife happened to be out of town. The whole time I would drive back and forth from my house to this one, trying to catch them in the throes of lovemaking. I think the most interesting thing about the tree, though, is that it only sprouts these flowers towards the bottom, protected by the rest of the tree. And the flowers only last a day. The love blossomed, and then in a matter of one day,